Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another ridiculous episode of Fail PG. As usual, I am the Mighty Mage. Tonight we have Ross the Boss, Mr. Goat, and Surge.
Uh, yeah, get it. Uh, uh, let's do this. Uh, uh, uh. What? You
Just ignore him.
don't
He's
like my
terrible.
dances?
Nobody cares about him.
He's just in his own world right now.
Amazing. This is the first time on a B roll. Goat has nothing to say. Jason wants to dance. And I think we may have dumbfounded just ever so slightly our dear GM. I am befuddled.
Why am I so bright
You're
right now?
always
I've never been this bright before.
You're not wrong.
Jeez.
What do you mean, what are you so bright for? You're light skinned. You're always brighter
You know
than
what?
bright. I don't want to hear that from
Shut
you.
your mouth.
You are
Never
looking a
this
little
bright.
whitewashed there, buddy.
Let's turn down the brightness on this light a little bit.
Mm.
Jesus Christ.
We can't
That's a
handle
little-
the glow.
that's a
We
little
can't
better.
handle the glow.
That's a little better. That's better than me. Fix my computer a little bit. There we go. Camera fix. All right, that's good. That's not too bright. I feel dark now. Hold on.
Quit messing with it.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so
I'm done.
we skipped a week, so I'm going to need a bit of a refresher here.
Right. So as I recall, Stryker and Noel were on the banks of the river. The captain having taken their suggestion to careen the ship for repairs after the serpent attack, and since the lead agent wanted nothing to do with them putting into port at Lagash.
He was a pussy.
Stryker found an interesting thing in the river while they were getting cleaned up. And the agent was rather mystified when he discovered it, but for some strange reason allowed Stryker to keep it, at least for now. Ronnie
why.
had inquired to good old Uncle Arak about forging her a specialty piece of armor for her trip to Murad. And he had asked her to go leave him alone for a little bit while he worked up the specs and have her come back later in the day to talk about it. I think, let's see, Ronnie had spoken to Kurt on the wall. There was maybe some talk about her speaking with Delrin as well at some point. I think that's pretty much where we were.
I think so.
So,
That sounds right.
Mostly accurate.
Mr. Surge, you got coin handy?
Don't I always, baby?
Heads, Ronnie goes first. Tails, the boys go first.
All right, so just for continuity's sake, this 100 side is heads. This side with the boat, that's you boys.
Boat
I wanna-
boys!
I'm ready to go first. Let's go.
All right, let's have it.
And it is tails, the boat. You boys get it.
All right,
Yay.
boat boys. So, as I recall, it was pretty late at night when we left off. You guys had retreated below decks to get some sleep and plan your next move. The lead agent, having discovered your whatever it is and deciding it probably isn't what he was looking for, has decided to let you keep it and has sort of shuffled off elsewhere in the boat,
Because I made him
leaving you guys
believe.
back.
Because I made him believe it was
Tear
what's the word I want to look for? A hydrant's egg or sperm sack, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's
You
right.
gonna call it that, right?
Oh, sperm what? A sperm what?
A sperm sack.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Convinced him he was holding a serpent sperm or something like that, and he very
Wow,
quickly decided he
really?
didn't want to hold it.
What did he roll for that persuasion?
I don't
20 out of
remember.
10?
I don't remember. I just remember it being overly stupid that he even went with the sperm of all things. Just no
What?
words can tell you how much my head hurt then and how much it is hurting now.
I mean, if you
What?
think about if you think about it, they don't know anything about microbiology. I guess
This is true. The guy's an assassin, not a scholar, so.
Yeah.
Hey, it worked, and he didn't touch it.
So, he's now kind of like rubbed his hands off and left you guys to your own devices. It is, nightfall outside. There's an assassin on deck keeping watch. Untold number of crewmen either on the boat or on shore keeping watch. What do you guys?
What I say, yeah, because I got stabbed. So I said I needed to rest up some to get some of my little HP back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You did keep pushing that assassin until he actually made good on his promise and stabbed you.
I did my best. Hi, Mom.
No,
Don't
what
say
are you
your
doing?
name. I Surge, Mom. What? Why
What
are you
up,
shaking your head?
Dino?
Oh, yeah, no, you doing. I'm going to sleep for a quick bit.
Okay.
You got any ideas of what you want to do for the evening, or are you going to just nod off with Stryker here?
Should he sleeping? I'll wake him up.
Why?
Okay.
It's dark, right? Everybody's
Yeah, it
sleeping,
is.
right?
Uh-huh.
This
Okay,
amuses me so.
I mean, I was just trying to get my strength back before I start my plan, but dang, okay, what do you want? Why are you waking me up?
I was just bored. Noel was just bored, and he was like, "Sperm cell, really?" I'm so perplexed. I couldn't sleep. I'm like, "Wow!" And he's like, and Noel's even more surprised that it worked. He's like, "For real? Like, what happened? Like,
So I look at him, I said, well, we only been asleep maybe like a couple minutes or an hour or so. You know what? Screw it. Let me poke my head up out of the side of the boat real quick just to see what's going on.
All right. Give me a 12 side for perception.
Thank you. I got a 7.
Okay. You poke your head up out of the hatch to the top deck, and you can see maybe a foot in front of your face. 2 might be generous. You don't see anything in the immediate 2-foot vicinity.
Can I see if that's the assassin that's in front of me?
Let's see. Can you see a black cloaked figure in the middle of the night when you can't see 2 feet in front of you? I'm going to say no.
I mean, I can see his 1 foot.
He's not
Don't know if
standing
it's-
right on top of the hatchway that you're poking your head out of, so
Yes.
no.
All right. I look at Noah, I was like, no, I'm just gonna go up deck and make sure everything is okay. Take a
I
little.
I didn't even want you to do that much. I mean, it's nothing we could do now. I was just saying, like, what made you think that was going to work?
And I just look at him like, do I ever know what's gonna work or not?
Good point.
like,
Can't
it's me
argue
we're
with that.
talking about here. It's me.
And I'm like, all right, what? I mean, you can go back to sleep if you want. If not, what do you want to do? I'm
You
not
woke
tired.
me up. I'm awake. Might as
Really?
well try to kill one of the assassins.
I think that's too high profile thing to do right now.
It's dark.
Yeah, they're
Outside.
sleeping or something.
And you see me in front of your face, blow out the candle. It's like, dang it, I'm too light. You can still see me. Shit, no, you go kill him.
Or we just kill the lead assassin, and it's like the head getting cut off.
How many? See, I won't be able to know. I was gonna say the lead assassin's down here with us. How many other people is in the bottom with us?
In the
I mean,
hold of the ship?
it depends
Yeah.
if he's sleeping or not. It depends if he's sleeping. I mean, it's risky, but you're just wasting your time. I mean,
I don't
they're
know.
just
He
like-
strikes me as a guy who never sleeps.
Yeah, but that's impossible unless he's supernatural, and they need rest. I don't care who you are.
All right, one of yous roll 12 for perception.
I'll roll.
Gonna roll? Okay.
Oh wow, critical failure.
So you look around, Noel, in the gloom of the hold, and with the barely functional lantern light flickering over your head, casting shadows on the walls, you can't distinguish what is a person and what is a shadow. You're lucky you can even see Stryker.
You can only see
Because
him
I'm
because
light
he's so
skinned.
bright.
I'm light skinned. That's why you can see me.
Which is saying something because half of those guys are probably just dirty and look just like you.
I know. Well, you gotta understand, I
Doesn't
made it out
Stryker
of
have white hair?
what is my hair color again?
Why don't you know that off the top of your head?
I can't remember the last time I actually paid attention to my hair. It's always covered up by a hood.
Fine, I'll look it up.
It's silver. That's what it is.
Silver. Oh, even better. Yeah, the lamplight reflects off of your silver hair right into Noel's eyes, completely ruining his night vision.
Good.
That sounds like a critical failure.
Yeah,
So you know
yeah.
what?
Sorry, Noel.
So you know what? Forget it. I'm going back to sleep.
As I'm blinded, I see a meteor coming towards us. It crashes through the boat and kills us all. That's the end.
I'm going to sleep. Good night.
You know what the funny thing
Good
is?
game, guys.
You know what the funny thing is? Don't forget, I actually have a chibi figure of the Mighty Mage riding a meteor. If that actually happens, I will be using that for that episode's thumbnail.
I'm going to sleep. Good night.
Probably the better call, yeah. Uh-huh. Don't make me bring my meteor.
No, I tell no where I'm going to sleep. Get some rest because we're going to have a fun day tomorrow. Let's fall asleep. What you doing? No. What you doing?
I don't know. I'm just thinking. You can go to sleep.
Apparently, I'm going to sleep.
Noel, a few minutes after Stryker has drifted off,
Yeah.
you hear something outside the ship.
I take a look. I take a look out the. Wait, do they have those little ship windows? No, not windows.
Portholes? No, there are no
No.
portholes in the ship. The only
Oh.
entrance to the below decks area is the hatch that Stryker stuck his head out earlier. There's
All right,
actually one fore and one aft.
I'll
You're near
look
the
out.
aft one.
Yeah. I'll look out of there.
Okay, give me a 12 side.
All right. Perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
All I gotta say is that whistle sounds familiar.
I got a 5.
Mm-hmm.
What? I got a 5. Give me something nice.
You poke your head up, and it's pretty dark outside. Moon is not providing a lot of extra light for you, unfortunately. Stars are kind of obscured by cloud cover. You can hear the wind flowing through the trees. You can faintly see what looks like a dying ember of a fire on the beach line where most of the crew chose to make their bunks for the evening.
All right. I'm really curious. Do I have a lantern down there with us?
There is a lantern in the hold, yeah, that you could grab.
Yeah, I grab that and go up on top of deck.
Okay. You grab your lantern and head up topside.
He's
The
doing the
light.
one thing that scary movies shouldn't do.
That's right. Da-da-da. The lamplight casts lively shadows all over the deck, but it is better than nothing for sure. You raise the lantern over your head and look around, and the deck seems eerily empty.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess I better investigate.
Oh
Okay,
no.
where are you investigating?
Oh no, we went from Mighty Python to Scooby Doo mysteries.
Yeah.
Raggy.
or a black guy in a white guy in a horror movie. And Stryker's the black guy who want to get away, but he gets killed anyway. That one. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the roles are reversed.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah. I started looking around for crew members to see for any like sign of activity.
Okay. Starting around the aft of the ship, you make your way around the edge of the deck. You notice that the poor assassin guy who's multiply concussed and has shaken baby syndrome now is no longer lying prone on the deck where you last saw him. In fact, there's no sign of him at all.
Huh. I'm like, it must be below deck sleeping or something, or I don't know. It was like, I look up, out, see if there's anything around the ship making that sound.
Okay, give me another 12 for perception.
Oh shit. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Come on, good roll. Good
I got
roll.
a 9.
Nice.
At first, you gaze out over the side of the ship towards the forest, looking at the tree line for any signs of movement. But the only thing you are able to perceive with the limited lamplight at your disposal is just the gentle swaying of branches in the breeze. The whistling sound seems to have stopped for a moment, and as you peer around, you can see the distinctive figures of men in sleeping bags or lying on top of leaves or padding, whatever they could find for bedding material. All seems quiet in the little encampment on the shoreline. Suddenly, again, you hear from behind you on the opposite rail, and as you turn and go to the other side of the ship, looking out now over the river, you see a single dark shape far in the distance, maybe a quarter mile or more, out in the water. Not moving, but definitely something sticking up out of the water surface.
Oh man, that looks weird. It must be a reflection. Of the ocean, but my mind's playing tricks on me. Well, it's like I'm not investigating that. If we die, we die, and I go back to sleep.
That part is, I feel like I already know who it is. Man, that chicken was good. Yeah, it's racist.
Okay.
Did you have any watermelon go with that chicken?
Not this time.
Like this.
You got some
Racist.
great drink.
If you don't like chicken and watermelon, what's wrong with you?
I do got a great drink.
Racist.
All right.
Shit, Robert.
I'm going to need Noel and Stryker both to roll 100 sides for me.
Oh, okay.
I'm asleep. Fuck that.
Just because of that, Stryker, you roll double.
Okay.
I got a 40. I got a 40.
Don't fuck this up.
23.
What? Oh, that's pretty low numbers. We got some pretty low numbers. That's pretty good.
Definitely taking the long lowest.
Mm.
And then 45. Nope, take a 23.
Oh, we get 2 rolls.
Whoa.
Okay.
No. Just
you know.
Stryker had to do it because he was talking
okay.
shit. And that's not a advantage, disadvantage. That was you had to roll twice because you talk shit.
I would have taken the worst of the two numbers. But no, it's okay. You guys have an uneventful evening. The peculiar whistling eventually fades away and disappears. Noel, you're able to go to sleep, and your peaceful dreams are not interrupted.
See, the ghost just didn't want no smoke. He knew better.
God damn it. Why you gotta say something? Wake up and the ghost right next to my ass. Like, what the fuck?
Yep, in the morning, Stryker wakes up, and there's this big old naked fat dude in the cot right next to him, and just like the tavern back home. Oh, no.
Don't talk about that ever again.
Can we make him roll to see if that actually happens?
No.
I'm really thinking about it, but for the moment, we're going to jump over to Ronnie.
So early.
So early, yes. Well, these two guys decided to go to sleep, and Noel didn't want to play with my ghost, so yes, we're going to go play with Ronnie for a few minutes, and then we'll come back.
I don't know. That whistle reminds me of something else, and not a ghost. It seemed vaguely familiar.
Wait, I can't. Wait. Oh, my whistling's terrible.
Yeah.
No,
What? Oh, you mean the thing from Kill Bill?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. That one. That one.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that tune. Which is weird, because I've watched Kill Bill.
It's the very first thing you walk in on in Kill Bill. It's like part of the whole first act. I love that whole bit when they're explaining her in the hospital.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a few years since I saw that. That's my excuse.
You know what my excuse for remembering it is? I really, really, really like that whole entire scene in that tune. That's why I remember it. Can't remember crap else from that movie, but I remember that.
You guys seen that Quentin Tarantino movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
No, I still have not watched that for some reason.
It's not for everybody. It's very
Quentin Tarantino?
yeah, but like in a very like Pulp Fiction kind of way. So you're either gonna like it or hate it. Yeah.
So Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
So we're switching to Ronnie. So what are we doing? Dear
What are we doing, Ronnie?
So okay. I know I was in between making a decision with the whole thing with the boat ride, which I decided in my head that I'm going to wait that week period out so I can get the armor done. Because that's what Uncle Arik said it would take. So I'm going to wait that period, wait for the next boat to come around. No big deal. However, I should probably go and let Burke know this, because if I'm not hopping on the boat right away, that could cause a problem. And in the meantime, maybe I might be able to find some extra small work to do around just to keep the income coming in just a little bit in my pocket until time permits.
All right, so you're going to head back over to the barracks.
Yeah.
Look for Mr. Burke.
Indubitably.
Okie dokie. You head back over there, and he's pretty much where you left him, still at the desk. He looks up as you step in. Brow froze a little bit. Back so soon? Is there a problem?
Just thought I should let you know. It's gonna be about a week before I cast off.
A week? Why?
I'm putting in for some custom work to be done for some armor for me. In the meantime, I would like to do anything that I could do to help, and maybe put a little bit of extra in my pocket before the trip. You got anything you need doing?
I need you to follow the Lady Atana's instructions and go to Murad. If you're not going to be able to do it sooner than a week, I'll assign somebody else.
Who do you got you can send?
That's not your concern. If that's what I have to do, that's what we'll do. And he reaches into his desk and pulls out a sheet of parchment and makes a scribble on it. Folds it up, puts a wax seal on the thing, and hands it to you. Give this to Cade. He'll take it to who needs to see it. Cade's in the back courtyard area training. And he goes back to working on his papers.
So, Ronnie's not gonna... She's not gonna sell this at all. But as soon as she gets out of the office and gets just halfway up the hall, she goes, "Oh, thank God." Anything to avoid running into that idiot striker in Noel right now while there.
Screw
And
you.
then heads to the courtyard.
You know
Well,
you love us. Sorry.
Jason, where are you? What's going on with you? You're not even on my screen anymore. Oh, there you are. Okay. I'm having some weird Skype behavior here.
Of course.
And you were talking about me earlier.
No, I know, right?
Welcome to Skype, everybody.
Sky
One day
biz
we'll
shite.
find something
Sky
else.
biz shite.
Yep, it is.
The shiny of
So,
the shites.
Ronnie, you wander out into the courtyard, and sure enough, as Burke said, there's Cade practicing his fancy footwork and his sword work with a dummy stuck in the ground. There are one or two other guards in the courtyard practicing similarly, none of them that you recognize.
I'm actually gonna take a seat on the steps and just kind of watch for a little bit, see exactly how, like, what his technique is.
All right, you sit down and watch for a little while. His technique seems pretty simple and straightforward. He doesn't vary it too much, mostly relies on his speed, like you've seen in previous fights with him at your side. Uh, Ducking in, darting around, being evasive, that sort of thing. Nothing really remarkable to you.
Wait, just until it looks like he's like done his biggest strike, and I'm gonna call out to him.
You know, he's
Oh, you gonna
jabbing
do
at the thing furiously and then pauses a
an
moment.
asshole.
And you call out to him and he turns around. Oh, hi, Ronnie. Were you waiting for me?
I just need to give you something, but I didn't want to interrupt your training for it. I don't think it's that important.
Oh, no, it's okay. And he sheathes the little short sword and heads over to you. What you got? What can I do?
Hand him the parchment. Bert said
Huh?
you need to give this to someone.
Flips it over and reads the scrawled note on the front. Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
Good.
Bye. He just gets up out of the courtyard.
Well, at least he's chipper today. Get up off the steps, and I think since Uncle, what is it now? Probably about midday, right?
A little after.
A little after
Little
midday. Since
Mhm.
Uncle Eric is working up the designs and whatnot, I think I'm gonna head over to the Prance and Pony, pick up dinner from me and Eric, and I'll take it to him.
Okay, all right. You head over to the Prance and Pony, and no sooner have you set foot through the door than old Mr. O'Toole is practically standing at your side. Hi, Lassie, welcome back. It's good to see you again. I like me a regular, I do. What can I fix for you this afternoon?
I need you to put something together for me and Uncle Eric to eat at home, but what is that delightful smell?
Oh, that's my fresh roast beast. Just started cooking it up last week, and she's finally done and ready for serving.
Let me get some of that to take with me.
I warn you now, this is the good stuff. It's going to be a little bit expensive, you know.
Just enough for me and Uncle Eric, that's fine.
I can take care of that. You want anything to wash it down with?
Oh, you know me too well.
I think I do. I know exactly what to get for you, lassie. And don't you worry about that old codger. I know what he likes. He disappears into the back room for a few minutes while you stand around and wait at the bar. As you're standing there, you notice that the place is definitely bustling, and there are a lot fewer guardsmen in here than you have seen in previous days. Past times that you've been in, there were always like a handful of Uruk guards or soldiers sort of gathered around a table here and there. But right now, you only see one or two, and everybody else looks like native Lagash folk.
Anybody I know in particular?
Give
Pointing
me a
out.
12 side.
Oh, no's a bit strong, but anybody I recognize is what I should have said. But yeah.
Yeah, give me a 12 side.
Whoa. Pony up. Natty 12. Mwah.
Okay.
First natty of the game. Let's go. I don't think that's
So
showing that
you
well.
spent your nat 12 on a regular perception check in a tavern.
Shush!
Now when you really need it for something later this game.
Shush! I won't need it. Listen, I won't need it. They'll need it. I'm taking it now.
Yeah, but they've got Mr. Lucksuck on their team, so you know.
Won't be no luck to
You,
suck if I'm using it early.
You look around the tavern, don't see any familiar faces in the crowd. A moment later, O'Toole's tugging on the back of your tiger skin, and he's got I don't know exactly what you'd call it. It's like a leathery pouch, but it's like real cheap, low quality leather, the kind of thing that people would be willing to just like give out. Um, Nice and damp with grease from whatever's inside it. Smells absolutely savory. And he's also got a clay jug of some sort with a cap on it. Looks like a wax seal, maybe, to keep it sealed for the travel. Standing right next to it. And another, almost identical, sitting next to that one. And he puts his hand on the first one. You notice that the wax is kind of a crimson color. This be the good stuff, the fire wine that you like so much. And then he puts his hand on the other little jug. And this is for the old codger.
You're such a dear.
Well, that'll be 2 silver, lassie. I'm sorry, but you know, got to make me living.
That's it? 2 silver? Shit.
2 silver.
I'll toss him 2 silver. I got 1 silver left out of with 70 gold, whatever.
Okay. He
I
pats
love
you on
how
the
I
back.
keep getting all this food that would usually cost so much anywhere else for this cheap price, and they went and got bread and cheese and blew like 20 gold in one night.
It depends on where you go and where you get it from, man.
It just goes to show you people. Some places are just too rich for their own good. While
Well,
some
and
places are just rich in culture.
I might have allowed that that bread merchant of yours who always overcharges to sneak in here or there.
Don't worry about it, Jason. Don't worry about it.
Whatever. Whatever. Just
So I will slide him his 2 gold, or I'm sorry, his 2 silver. I will thank him kindly for the drink and dinner, and I will make my way back up to Uncle Arix.
Uncle Rock.
You walk up to the crooked old shack and push the crooked old door open, and Uncle Arak, instead of actually being at work at the forge, is sitting at his crooked table with what looks like a crooked piece of parchment. You're not sure how that works out because you know he didn't make the parchment, but it's crooked anyway. And he's holding a crooked pen with
That
a
he did
crooked
make.
inkwell. And he's poring over this thing. But he looks up as you enter and says, "Ah, Roddy, come on in. I think I've got this thing all figured out for you."
Is there
Really?
in that area where we are right now? Is there anything like a wardrobe or something nearby where I can like sit the food and the drink at? Because I don't want to sit it on the table while he's got his parchment and stuff there. So
Well, there's a countertop, there's his anvil, there's a couple of other flat surfaces, a few shelves.
I'll do the countertop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. You set the food on the countertop and head back over to the table, and he gives you his big toothless grin, pushes the parchment towards you, and it's a surprisingly detailed sketch of full body armor getup. from head to toe. He's actually very tastefully incorporated your tiger pelt into the design, with the head forming the crown of a helmet that you don't currently have.
Oh, that's
Very
cool.
nice, shiny-looking pauldrons, detailed, ornate breastplate with what looks like ringmail girding the sides down to the waist, and then plated leggings and boots with steel on the front, or I should say on the shin and on the toe.
Wow, bougie.
Supposed to be
Wow.
boots.
Yeah.
What kind of level 120 armor is this? What's going on?
Well, yeah.
This is what happens when you go to the right people and also have them as family.
And he grins at you and says, "This was nearest I could figure close to what I made for your ma, although I've made some improvements to it for, the specific kind of things you like to do. Now, it should still take about a week, like I said, but there's one little snag. Well, maybe two little snags. Like your ma's, this one's gonna need some dragon scales to make it work properly. And I don't have any of those. In fact, can't get any here at all. I'm not sure where you would get them. The second problem is, even without the dragon scale, I'm figuring this is gonna cost you probably north of 800 gold pieces for all the materials and the time I have to spend with it. Now, with you helping me, I can maybe reduce the cost a little bit, maybe 100 gold piece off of it. But still, it's a lot of material that I don't have. I'd have to get for it. Do you have enough gold to cover it?
No, unfortunately not that much. I've got about 70 on hand.
Oh, yeah, you're just a little bit short there, honey. Well, I can get started on some of the simpler pieces for you if you like, but there's no way I'm going to have this thing proper made without all this material.
You said we need dragon scale.
Yeah, they're usually about this big and, about yay thick. It depends on the species, but I can work with whatever you could find. As long as they're about this big, I need about 4 of them to make all the different panels. And he points to the breastplate. He said, "See here, this is the same way I put your Mars together. Steel is good, but it's real heavy. So when you go a full breastplate like that, it gets too encumbering. Dragon scale is the same strength as steel, but half the weight. So you replace the steel panels with dragon scale, and it makes it work very nice. But dragon scale is rare, obviously, hard to work. You're not going to find many smiths can deal with it. Nobody here in town has any interest in that stuff."
Sounds like an interesting challenge. Where can we find ourselves some dragon scale?
Well, short of finding yourself an actual dragon, I don't know. Murad probably would be a good place to get it. They got a huge market, big selection out there. Probably find it there. I will say, I have heard rumors that Kish has an underground market. Something that the local authorities don't like too much, but they haven't been able to, deal with it. I don't know, or anything more than that. They might have something like it, but I bet they'd want a pretty penny for it if they did.
Kish, you say?
Kish.
That might be worth the journey. Well, before I forget, and I'll grab the stuff. I'll grab his ale, hand him his jar.
Oh, well, thank you, honey.
It also comes with dinner, and I'll point to the food on the counter.
Yeah, you're too good to me, darling. Too good to me.
I can't have you eating nothing but bread and cheese all the time, you old conjure you.
I don't eat that all the time, but I do appreciate you spoiling the old man. So then, you're gonna be heading to Kish instead of Murad, or what's the deal then?
Well, it looks like they've already handed off the job to Murad to someone else, which makes things a little bit simpler for me. That means I don't have to run into Stryker and all the nonsense that would follow him.
Well, I guess all I can do now is wish you the best of luck.
So, Dragon Scale, is that the only thing you need?
I can get the rest of the materials myself down here in town. Dragon Scale's the only thing I can't find here.
Alright then. I'll get to work on trying to get that. I guess you work everything on your end. And, oh, how's my other little side project coming along?
I've made some progress with it so far. And he stands up, stumps over to the wall, and pulls out a short length of chain, only about 15 or 20 links. We're getting there. I figure another 3 or 4 days the chain will be done, and then just gotta forge the end onto that trap of yours. I'm curious though, you're wanting the jaws to still work after it's welded on, right?
Oh, yes.
Alright, that'll make it a little more complicated, but I think I can do it. I should have this thing ready by the time you get back.
Perfect. Alright. Let's sit down, take a break, have dinner, and then I'll let you be to yourself, and I will go make some arrangements for Kish.
Alright then, Lassie, that sounds good to me. Gentlemen, we're coming back to the boot. Das Boot.
The boot.
Oh, we're up already? Oh, man.
Yeah, already, I know, right? If you'd only gone and chased after the ghost that I threw at you. I guess you live to fight another day. So.
Will you be needing another one of these again?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. No. You're the first one to awake. You are disturbed, roused from your slumber by a rhythmic pounding coming from somewhere. You sit up and groggily wipe the sleep from your eyes, and it sounds like there's hammering all around you. Almost like there's somebody sitting right next to you beating on the bulkhead or something.
I wake up Stryker. I say, "What, Stryker? Wake up! Stryker, wake up!" I grab him by his collar and start slapping him. I was like, "Wake the fuck up! Wake up! Wake up!"
Fuck, you keep hitting me.
Oh, don't forget to recover you guys' life points if you lost any.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just get all your life points back because you took a long rest.
I don't even know where I was at. So, shit.
was I full life? No,
I
Stryker
think-
wasn't.
I think
Stryker
you were
wasn't.
close to full life, Noel.
Yeah, and I was like, took one nice little hit damage. So I'm back at 17 now.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
took damage twice, and
I
both
had
times
full-
from assassins basically slapping you.
No, I didn't take damage from the slap, but I took damage from the stab.
What were you saying, Noel?
Yeah, I was full life.
All right.
All right, fine. Fuck it. He wake me up.
Yeah, so it was a long rest, so they also get ability recharge too, if I remember correctly, correct? So
Yeah, if there were any abilities that were like single use per day, that would have been reset as well. Although, since you guys are both level 2, I don't think you have any of those yet.
they should
Nope.
have at least second wind.
Nope.
Yeah, I was like,
That's true. You're right. They would have second wind, although neither of you used that.
well, I have
Oh.
courageous charge. I don't think I have second. Oh yeah, I do have second one, right? I should have that. Yeah.
Yeah, and y'all should make sure to put that in your notes for your character sheet, because I'm not tracking that for you guys. I'm expecting you guys to keep tabs of what skills you've acquired. Well, Noel, as you finish slapping and shaking Stryker into wakefulness, now you can hear shouting mingled in with the pounding and it sounds like there's a flurry of activity on the deck above you.
I go up. I tell Stryker to get his weapons ready and meet me up on deck, and I go up on the deck.
All right. Noel, you climb the ladder and pop up out of the hatch, unsure what's going on, and crewmen are milling all about on the deck. It looks like the whole crew, some 50-some people, milling all over the place, many of them with planks in hand or hammer and nails, some of them with sailcloth, some of them with rope, just everywhere. It's a flurry, a frenzy of activity. And the captain's actually stood up on a barrel in front of his cabin, kind of overseeing everything and occasionally pointing and barking orders at somebody.
Oh, they're patching up the ship. Okay.
Yeah. You can see that some of them are busy replacing the railing that the Sea Serpent tore up in multiple places. And you can actually hear some down below on the ground level who are patching the holes in the hull.
Oh, never mind. Carry on. I go back downstairs. Go back to sleep.
Huh? Oh, what? Never mind. Never mind. Your alarm just went off 5 seconds ago, though.
You head back down below decks and get back onto your cot, only to be met with a disdainful stare of the lead assassin, who just sort of shakes his head and climbs the ladder to go back up topside.
Says, look, that guy, he wished he was sleeping now too, and I just go back to sleep.
That's when you see me just looking at Noah like, fucking woke me up.
Well, go back to sleep then. I thought we were in trouble.
Well, you know what? Nope. I grabbed Noah and said, oh, you come with me.
Oh, man.
And I tossed him above. I was like, get up there. And then I closed the hatch and said, all right, have fun. Clink.
I'm going to need you to do a strength check to push him up topside.
I was about to say, you sure you want to say the words tossed?
Hey. Come on, baby. 12 side. Let's do this.
He rolls critical failure. He tried to throw me, and I land on him.
What you got? Let's have it.
I'm sorry.
I hate you. I got a 2.
You got a 2?
See, I told you. Me taking that natty 12 from him.
No, that's because he had to say something.
So you grab Noel and you try to shove him up the ladder and out the hatch. You get him about halfway up the ladder before realizing that he weighs just as much as you, and your arms and your legs kind of buckle, and the two of you fall backward, and he lands on top of you.
I said, "What you doing? What are you doing, moron?"
You got your armor on. Thank God damn. Why are you sleeping in your armor?
And I pick him up and try to get him up the stairs. It's like, stop being silly, dummy. And then
so now you gonna try to get me up this? All right,
you're gonna try and shove him up out the hatch. All right, give me a 12 side for sure.
I said shove. I didn't say throw him.
Still.
All right. I got 11. Super strength, man. I got the power, man. I got 11.
All right, you grab him around bear hug style, and then shove him up to the ladder, and then push/shoulder check him up, and he finally
that was actually helping him go up.
I'm trying to remember what is your strength modifier? No, what is it? 4, 5?
1.
What my strength is?
Wait, his is a 1.
Yeah.
No,
I thought his was higher than that.
Mm-mm. Wait, no, my strength's 9.
No, not your strength. Your modifier.
9, your modifier is 1.
Oh yeah, well it's 1. Yeah, it's 1. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So the question is, Noel, now you've shoved Stryker up on deck. Are you following him, or are you going to go back to sleep?
No, I'm following him. I'm like, whatever. All that, me falling and him trying to throw me up there and being a klutz, and he landed on and woke me up anyway.
All right, so you guys are all topside. It looks like it's I don't know, maybe 3 hours past dawn. The sun's pretty bright. Looks like a nice cloudless day. Gentle breeze. The trees are swaying nicely. There's a smoke trail from a campfire on the beach, and something smells pretty nasty, like rotten eggs or burning rubber or something like that.
Burning rubber. Mm-hmm.
Are they making bombs? Sulfur? No?
Don't know. All you can tell is that something smells like melting rubber or rotten eggs.
Is it tar? Are they
Yeah,
making
that's what I
tar?
thought. Yeah, tar. Are they lining the ship? They're putting rhino lining on the ship, so it doesn't.
Rhino lining.
Rhino lining?
That's a distinct possibility, although you don't see from your current vantage point a kettle of tar. But that would make sense since they're patching holes in the hull.
Yeah, rhino lining for your ship and the family.
Oh man, that would be a brilliant sales pitch.
All right, we tried to talk to the captain. He's like, hey, what's going on?
Oh, there you are, you sleepyheads.
Mm-hmm.
Well, come on, get to it. Me boys out in the jungle there, they could use a hand with bringing the lumber up.
All right.
I said, I got you.
All right, strikers, let's not be lazy. Let's go help them.
I know you ain't talking.
I normally wouldn't ask passengers to help with me repairs, but since a couple of me crewmen got eaten, kinda need your help.
I will be happy to help. And I go ahead and run off and like, let's go.
As you start like running down the gangplank, a moment later there's like a hand on your shoulder. And you turn and one of the assassins is standing right behind you. Don't get too eager there. I'm going to be right behind you. And he gives you a friendly little pat. And then a shove down the gangplank.
I was like, hold on, which one was it?
And
It wasn't
Striker's
the
like,
lead.
and the
Okay.
striker is like, I don't swing that way, but you know,
I'm not saying nothing.
This is the guy what stabbed him last night, so...
Yeah, he still thinks that Striker's into that super kinky stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
then I look as he's shoving me. I'll be like, you get tired of me saying stuff. You know, you just opened up something right there, and I could have said something. But you know what? I'm gonna be respectful today and say, okay, let's go.
Really?
What?
What
Yes.
are you up to?
And No says Striker thinks your mother made a mistake. That's what he says.
Just get down the gangplank. Continue,
He's trying to get me killed. You know. Hey, no, you're not coming with us. You stay. I said, if you can promise not to get me killed, you can come with us.
No, come on. When's the last time I almost got you killed? Come on. Or like,
Yesterday!
that was like 12 hours? That's a good 12 hours.
Almost to 424.
About
Oh,
5 minutes
Lord.
ago when you almost sat on me and killed me.
Oh, there's that too.
So I'm light and delicate. That doesn't mean nothing.
Your wife never said that. Your wife is like telling me to stop telling me lies.
Oh my god, you too. It'll be a wonder if you survive the day.
Yeah.
Survive the next hour.
We'll try. So then, okay, he pushed me and said, all right, let's go. You ain't got to be so rough. Sheesh.
You don't need to be making disparaging remarks about my mother, but you do it anyway, so shut up and get
Didn't
to
even
work.
say nothing about your mother.
Mother, I said,
I'm pretty sure she was a lovely woman.
She made
Rich and everything.
Shut it.
Okay, fine. God damn. No wonder you got your attitude. You got it from your mother.
And No says,
All
I
right.
bet you, and Neil says, I bet you don't know who your father is. And he gets
All
I
right,
didn't
you
say
know
nothing.
what?
I ain't
No,
saying nothing.
I'm gonna need you to roll for we're gonna call this charm to see if you've
start
angered
clapping?
the guy enough that he's gonna clock you or not.
Oh, what do you want me to roll?
12 side.
12.
Okay. He's gonna think it's. I'm gonna get a critical success, and he thinks it's gonna be hysterical.
What
Watch.
is his charisma?
He's got
Oh!
2.
What? What? I got 12. What? Come on, man. Oh, I got you. I got a 12. He's gonna start laughing. He's gonna. Oh man, he's gonna be all this.
What'd you actually get?
No, I'm serious. I got.
You got a 12?
Yeah, I swear. I'm not pulling your chain. I got a 12.
All right. Let's see. Wow. Okay. So he doesn't deck you.
Yeah.
But you can tell that he's pretty mad at you. I'll say that he also rolled a 12. So the only saving grace from you getting decked was your modifier is almost the same as his.
Wow. Okay. Oh man, I'm like, wow, you're great, man. You want to take a joke, man? Of course your mother loved you, and of course you probably know your father. He's like, that's it.
You're gonna keep pushing that button, aren't you? I'm gonna make you roll again. You keep it up.
I'll be like, no, stop being nice. You know damn well. Yes, last night.
And now do you understand why Ronnie is trying her best to avoid these two? In her mind, the whole city is in an uproar chasing them around right now as we speak. Oh, that did happen a whole 24 hours ago, though, didn't
it?
48 hours ago. Sorry, get straight.
Yeah, I guess it was 40.
Yeah, I guess it is 48 hours now.
48 hours ago.
Oh my goodness. You guys somehow managed to make it to the tree line without the assassin stabbing either one of you in the back. Although there are moments when he looks like he's about to snap at you.
See, no, as long as you don't talk about his daddy like you did last night, we made it safely, okay?
All right.
Did you say about my father?
He's wonderful, and if he knew who you were, he would love you.
All right, roll 12 side.
What? Okay. Hopefully, I got pretty bad. I got 4 in that one.
Oh yeah. So after that last one, he finally does have his fill, and he just like sort of swivels you around by the shoulder and nails you with a right hook to the face.
And I was like, "Damn, you definitely didn't know your father. You hit like that, and that's what happened."
Take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm sitting over there. I'm like, yep, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, you've already been decked once already the last 24 hours.
And stabbed. That's the sad part.
Yep. And with that, having given you a bloody nose, the assassin, still kind of fuming, stomps off and finds a fallen log to sit on. And he just sits down and is like trying to collect himself, but also keep an eye on you guys so that you don't try to run off into the woods.
And I start clowning on him like, "Oh man, wait, is he assassin? Is it like, does they make him work in brothels and disguise as a woman or something? Like, what do they make him do?" I just go.
Actually, no. This is actually a brilliant plan if Noel pulls this off.
I'm looking at Noel. I was like, no, you know, this is not the time, right? You know, fuck it, we're going with it. We're going with it. So now stop talking about his mama like that. Sheesh.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
you know she didn't raise him right.
Oh man.
I was gonna tell him you gotta forgive her for whatever she did to you.
I'm just gonna have to keep rolling for this.
Hey.
Your first remark, he managed to have the self-restraint to not get back up and immediately go after you. Stryker's next remark made him grit his teeth a little bit, but he's like, no. And then there was your third remark. Yeah. He's like, I'm I can't take it anymore. I've had enough of you assholes. And he like stands up and pulls out. He's got a sickle in one hand and a dagger in the other, and he practically leaps at you, Noel. I will give you an opportunity to roll a 12 side for evasion.
Okay. Woo. All right, buddy. You could do this, but
You got this. You got this. And if not, hope that Stryker puts himself in harm's way for you.
Don't worry. You already know my plan.
Oh shit! I got a critical failure. Oh boy.
Well,
Okay.
Stryker, have fun.
No, this guy lands on top of you, and let's see, he just starts like blind rage, slashing and stabbing at you while he's on top of you.
Can I get behind him and stab
I have
him?
armor. I have my armor on right.
You do have your armor on, and the first blow glances off the armor harmlessly. The second one, however, connects in one of the joints between the armor. Take 2 points of piercing damage. And then I'm going to need the two of you to roll for initiative.
Yay!
Okay.
We haven't heard this in like a whole session. Yay!
What is that one? Same thing, 12.
Initiative is a 20 side.
20 side, thank you.
Prepare for combat. Ha ha.
I got a 17. I got a 17.
Good. That puts you at the head of the order. What you got? What you
I got it too.
A 2. All right. You can move behind after Noel does his thing. Noel, it is your
That
go.
works.
This guy is on top of you. You're flat on your back on the ground.
Okay. Well, when he swings, he kind of whiffs, and I like grab his arm. Then I do Noel's coveted headbutt of doom.
You grab his arm and headbutt his doom. Okay. Give me a 12 side
I knew he was
for
gonna try that.
Dex to grapple him.
I knew he was gonna try his headbutt of doom.
I haven't did it in. Oh, I got a perfect 12. There you go. Yeah, he knocked.
All right, you managed to grab him, and then let me see, what was that? Give me a 4 side for damage.
Okay. Oh, I got a perfect 4. Oh, look at this. Look at
Oh
this.
man, Noel's on
What is
fire
going
this
on
morning.
here?
I'm taking
That's
all the luck.
unusual.
Yeah, keep it.
It's karma, like saying, all right, we messed you up with a critical failure. Like here's some, here's something.
Basically.
So as
Ooh,
he
the eyes
hauls
are
back for
glowing
one of his
blue.
strikes, you just catch his arm and hold it in position, and then pull him forward, and at the same time lean up into him and smack him full in the nose with your forehead. And he just kind of lurches back, drops the knife in one hand, and clutches his face, which is now smeared and bloody. He's still on top of you, but at least for the moment, he's not attacking you. He seems to be pretty thoroughly occupied with the
Can I kick him off?
Next round.
Okay.
Striker.
All right,
You're
Striker,
up.
do something. Get him off me.
Alright, so I'm gonna come behind him, straight up in the chokehold while he's holding it. I'm just gonna reach
Okay,
in.
there you go.
All right.
Wait, are you going to do
I'll,
headlock and lift, or are you just going to put him in headlock and try to make him pass out?
I might try to do. I want to pass him out. I want him to pass out
Okay.
All right.
because
I'm gonna
me
need
trying to
you
lift him
to,
up, he has a chance to, flail as much as possible while he's still down. He doesn't have the good body mass or leverage, I should say.
Okay. I'll say give me a strength check, but since you're coming up from behind and he's distracted with the broken nose, I'll give you advantage on it.
Strength F is which one you want
That's
me
the
to
12
12.
side. So give me 2 12s and take the higher.
do? 212. Here we go. First one is 11. Good, because I'm taking the 11 because that one was a 1.
Yeah, we don't want that one. You come up behind the guy, go down on one knee, arm across the throat, and he immediately starts like flailing at you.
That was 13 anyway because my strength is +2.
And Noel, because he is now grappled from behind and thoroughly distracted, you're going to jump up ahead of him in the turn order here, and it is now your go.
I look at while he's doing, I look at him and say, "All right,
Yeah. All right.
Get ready.
I'm like, it looks like you got it taken care of. I just slide off from under him. Oh my
see,
god.
you messing up because I was gonna tell you. Look, as soon as you push him up, I'll wrap my legs around him and bring him down with me and hold him tight. You just grab his arm so he doesn't keep freaking flailing around.
You're trying to take him down, not have sex with him.
God damn it.
And
gonna
it
let
just
it
makes
go.
his face go even
I'm gonna
redder.
let it
Like, oh my god, these guys are gonna try and rape me now!
I'm really about to let it go. Like, you know what? You can
Struggling
have
even
no.
harder.
Like, you know what? Have no. You know what? Screw it. I'm not the one
Well, Noel, are you making out with your new boyfriend, or are you getting out from under him, or what?
I'm getting out from under him.
Okay, give me a 12 side for dexterity to see if you can slither out from underneath him without homo.
I'm surprised without homo. That's
Oh,
fine.
I got a 9.
All right, you managed to slide yourself out from under him without giving too many sexual innuendos there. Although he's still like, oh my god, what are you doing? And you managed to get out and stand up. You've still got a movement option if you want to go somewhere.
I tell Striker to hold him that position.
Jesus Christ. Come on, man. Figure out something. Either hit him.
Oh, I think I know where this is going. I thought he was
No.
going to do it when he was crawling from under him, but I see what this is now.
He ain't going to do
He's
it.
getting lined up. He's getting
He
lined
ain't
up.
going to do it.
So you make sure he's still. Make sure he's still.
Make sure you still.
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of kinks you're into. The assassin still has the sickle in one hand, and he's like trying to reach around behind him and slash at you, Striker, but because you've got him from behind and he can't see you and you're armored, all of his movements are completely ineffectual, and he just doesn't manage to hit you with anything meaningful. And it is now back to you.
I was like, look, I don't want to do this, okay? I just want to get this mission over with and just go home. Do you want to survive this, or do you want to be passed out and who knows what's going to do what to you while you're out here? Screw it. And I put him even tighter to go to sleep. Let's put him to sleep.
All right, give me a 12 side for strength.
For strength. There's a PH
8.
there. That's huge. Okay.
9, 10. So, yep. That's a 10 altogether.
10 altogether. All right, you tighten up your grip a little bit, and he's still struggling to get your arm off, but you can tell he's starting to flag. He's not really able to breathe, so he's just going on reserves at this point. Noel, you doing anything?
I'm like, oh, look, Striker looks like he got it taken care of.
I'm fucking killing. Oh, yeah, assassin guy, like, hey, you know what? He promised to kill him, not me, if I let you go. I see why you got pissed off. I'm getting pissed off right now.
What do you mean? That means I have faith on my, my.
Fuck faith. I'm trying to get his ass knocked out or let his ass go.
What was Hercules' little assistant guy? What's his name?
But
Oh, from the Disney one?
No, not the Disney one. The Kevin Sorbo one, the live action one.
Oh, the live
Oh,
action
you mean his best friend, not his assistant?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Eolus.
Eolus, yeah. You're like my Eolus.
do something. Don't
Noel the
just.
cheerleader. He's just standing on the sidelines like, yeah, Striker, you've got this. You can do it. Woohoo!
Say he passes out now.
I mean,
Yeah,
look.
he
At least he
does.
called you. At least he called you the best character in the show. He called you Michael Hurst. He called you Eolus. So I'll give him that.
After a minute or two more of struggling, the assassin eventually goes limp in your arms and passes out.
Yeah, I'm not letting go just yet.
Now you suddenly become aware of like the half dozen ship's crewmen standing around you who are just kind of like, what the fuck?
I was like, hey, look, blame him. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to.
Just say he's not dead. He's asleep. What are you doing?
Oh wait, no, he's not dead, guys. He's not dead. He's asleep. He's asleep. I don't.
Oh,
I
he's
don't
just fine.
believe,
We just had a scuffle. Whatever.
I don't believe in killing.
And they look at you like with your weapons and your armor and stuff, and they're like, okay, yeah.
I look at Noah and say, I mean, that wasn't a part of the plan, but hey, it's a start.
It's just.
Makes me wonder what your plan actually was.
Wait, I know he was gonna blow up that soon. He looks like thin skin. You know?
At least thought we would like go a little further in, find a ditch, then toss them down
Plus,
in it. But
come on, like it was so predictable. Assassin's League obviously he had some family issues. Probably didn't have any role models, and somebody took him in. Come on, let's be real.
I swear if he wakes up right now, I'm still holding him, so it doesn't matter right now. I was like,
No, he seems like well and truly out.
Okay.
Do you want to do the WWE thing and lift his arm and a couple times and drop it? See if it pops
I'm
up.
like, no, raise his arm. If it falls down 3 times, he is out. Oh wait, now it's only 1 time now because it's so stupid.
Oh yeah, that's true.
3 times wasn't just 1 time. And they don't even lift it up as far as no more. They just go, okay, there you go. There, he's out. And they roll over and stuff. I'm like, how the fuck is he out? That's the point of doing it 3 times.
Well, Noel, you pick up his arm and yep, flops down on the ground, limps.
And I let him go.
Okay.
I actually, before I let him go, I was like, no, take all his weapons.
Let's take the site. Well, I'm like, oh man,
you misheard what he said. He said take off his weapons, all his weapons.
All right, take all his weapons.
All right. You take the dagger and the sickle from him. Rummage around, feel him up a little bit. You find 2 more knives on his person. Various places. I'm not going to tell you where.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my god, he's a eunuch. I'm playing.
Might make that canon. We'll see. All right, you've thoroughly disarmed him, and he's passed out. Now what? You're still in full view of the ship. Pretty lucky that none of the other 2 assassins who are still alive and conscious have seen you yet.
This is gonna be the fun part. So I was like, all right, I let him go. I prop him up against a tree. What? I'm being nice. At least I propped him up. Sheesh. Oh, look at me like that. being nice here. Tie his hands up and his feet. I still got my rope. I still got rope.
Oh,
I still got rope.
he'd be fine. Whoa! Come on. We're still in the view of the ship. That's too high. Let's make it low profile. Just leave him where he is.
Or take him further into the tree line.
I'm about to say, why would we leave him right there?
Oh yeah. Let's take him back in the tree line.
Of the tree, tie him up, and let him sit there.
Prop him up, make him look like he's walking with us, like all nice,
Yeah, we can pick him up and go ha 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 ha. Yeah, you're funny assassin. Ha,
yeah, exactly.
No, we got to Agata. I can say the word Agata.
We do a weekends with Bernie.
With
him.
Yeah, that one with Goat said weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah.
So as you guys are flailing around trying to figure out what to do with this poor guy, you hear a shout on the top deck of the boat. And Noel, you glance over your shoulder and you can see one of the sailors who was watching this affair is standing next to a hooded figure and pointing down at you guys.
I just wave. I'm like, hey, what's up?
You see the assassin pull what looks like a crossbow from the folds of his robes and load it and begin to cock the thing.
Yeah, Yeah, man. That's
We-
bad. I'm gone.
I look at Striker. I'm like, oh, let's get out of here. Oh,
Keep
no.
looking. I'm already running. I was like, wow, I ain't dying for you.
I follow Striker.
You gonna follow me?
So you guys make a beeline for the trees, and as you're just about to reach, or actually no, you're right at the tree line pretty much. So you guys make a beeline for the trees. Just as you're turning and about to enter the foliage, you hear and a bolt buries itself in a tree just above where your ear would have been, Striker. But doesn't actually hit you. You guys are able to continue on your way.
Oh.
So you know what?
Hey, are you
hold
gonna
on
call?
for a second.
Are you gonna
I'm like,
call?
hold on for a second. I run back, stab the assassin, and then I'm out.
Stab the assassin on the ground.
He's one of them
Oh,
gonna die.
you didn't call like the guy who shot a scrub. He's like scrub, like,
Hell
or like
no,
he's
no, scrub. He's reloading right now. Fuck that. I'm going to use my time to
All right. First, I'm gonna need you to do a 12 side for Dex to see if you can run back and stab the guy and run away before the assassin reloads and shoots you.
I got a 6. My dex is +3.
That's
9.
good enough. So then, I assume you're using your short sword to do the stabby, or are you pulling
Right
out
in his neck.
something
Right in
else?
his neck. Just like, yeah.
All right. I'll let you. Okay, let's see. That's a 6 side, +3.
6 side +3.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 3 +3. That's 6.
All right, 6 damage. You give him a quick slash across the neck and the chest, and then off you go. Actually, no, I should say stabbing or slashing.
Well, I was gonna just go straight through his neck, you know.
Okay, you try and stab him in the neck, and then turn and run. You definitely connected with the sword. You've got some blood on the blade. Not sure if you actually got through the throat or any major arteries, but it looks like you dealt a lot of damage.
I'm like, damn, you have to kill him. Damn, I just.
Fuck that. And I'm gone.
And you're gone.
I'm using my
So-
agility here. I'm like, I use my
Now
Kofi
we're going to
Kingston.
say, Noel, since Stryker doubled back to stab the guy, you're now in the lead, running into the forest. Where are you going, bud?
I'm like, Striker, hurry up! And then I keep running.
yeah.
Okay, you're going to keep running deeper in.
Yeah.
Stryker, what you doing?
Trying to catch up. Do a perception check just to make sure that nobody's like real close to us right now.
Okay.
They run back and try to stab him, so at least gave him like at least a few extra seconds to try to get off that boat and come.
Man, what kind of short fuse assassins are these? My goodness, a little like, oh, you roast them a little bit and they flip their crap. Come on.
Remember, if we don't come back with any information, they die too. So guess what?
So give me that 12 side for your perception,
Who, me or Striker?
Stryker.
7.
You can hear shouting from the shoreline. Sounds like it might be growing louder. Hard to tell over the sound of your own pounding feet and pounding heart and the foliage and leaf litter that you're trudging through. Noel, the path ahead gets more and more dense with foliage. You're having to stumble through very thick tangles of bushes and vines. The trees seem to be growing closer and closer together the further in you go, although there is still a viable path. You are on the north shore of the river, and so north is deeper into the forest. You also have the ability to go to the east or the west. Entirely up to you where you want to go from here.
I'm yelling. Figure out which way is towards the
Oh.
town.
Okay. There's
Use your skills. You're a navigator.
Asian woman sound nice. East. There you go.
Okay. You turn to the east and start plodding through that way. Thinking of your wonderful brothels and all the lovely ladies that you could be entertaining.
Yes, while somehow maintaining faith to your wife.
And I'm like, What side is the click you claim?
Oh, come on! I worked at a brothel, but I never did anything to those girls. I swear.
Are you just mad because I told your wife?
Stryker, you see Noel a few yards ahead of you suddenly turn sharply to his right and start barreling generally eastward.
I'm like, I think that's good because I think that's the way we came from town that way. We came from east. So yeah, let's keep going.
All right. You turn and follow in pursuit, and as you turn to follow him, you hear another overhead, and as a crossbow bolt embeds itself in a tree behind you, where you would have been a few moments ago.
I'm like, hey, that look like the same one that. Oh shit, never mind. Is there? I'm running. Is there? Oh no, because then it's gonna be hard because he ain't gonna fall into it. He's gonna be chasing. I was gonna say, is there a way I can see like a little pit, maybe like a little. That ain't gonna work. Nah, just keep running. Screw it.
Right.
I was gonna try something, but he's too close. If he can hit me almost that close, he's too close. So I don't have time to really make a trap right now. But I do have rope because I didn't tie it up. So guess what? I still have rope. Shut up! Don't talk about me and my rope.
I'm talking about you and your rope.
You and your fucking rope.
Hey, it helped last time.
Didn't help. Did it help your horse in episode 0?
Shut up. You don't talk about Buttercup.
Alas, poor Buttercup.
But in episode 00, it helped distract the big old giant tree monster.
Did it? Because
What,
I recall that tree monster just being agitated more and Deus going, fuck this, and setting everything ablaze at that point.
See, it helped. Told you.
No, that's not what helped. What helped was that Deus got pissed because of you.
It still helped.
Oh my.
Good times. The days used to go with us on missions.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
It was such a blowhard, you know.
yeah, with all the
Well,
nonsense
you blew
that.
something.
Yeah.
I couldn't help it. I
All
had to.
right, so we're running, right? So I'm yelling, hey, no, are you sure we're going the right way? I mean, I know you don't know, but I just got to say it right now because I'm scared.
Is it weird that now, since you said that, all I got is the Archer joke stuck in my head? I blew Jack. Shit. Name dropper.
Well, Noel, you're still in the lead. You get to decide where y'all are going.
So we're going east right now, right?
Mm-hmm. As you are running eastward, you see a tangle of briars up ahead. Looks to be almost 8 feet high and pretty thick. You could probably go through it. It looks kind of big. It might take a little while to go around it.
No, I
Think
keep
fast,
going.
boy.
Keep going. I keep going.
Keep going straight into the tangle of briars. Roll me a 12 side.
I got an 8.
Okay. So you charge headlong into the tangle of briars and actually manage to get pretty far before it starts to bog you down. The briars, though, are like razor wire, and they catch on every little bit of your clothing. Your armor manages to tank most of that, so you don't feel a lot of the stinging thorns, but you can feel some of them scrape against your face. Take 2 points of damage.
Oh man. Oh, can I take out my scimitar and then start cutting it? Stuff. I was going past it.
Sure, you can do that.
All right.
I was about to ask, can I do my lightning flash?
What kind of anime move name is that?
No, it's from Sword Art. Leave me alone.
That sounds like a Vegeta thing.
You're close. You're close. It's Final Flash, but yeah, you're close.
Sounds like Jank was the dungeon master. It sounds like you could pull something like that.
Again, I might be working on something anime in the future. Don't worry about it.
He does a super jump and he jumps through the whole forest.
Like, come on, Tank. Get it done. Cut it. Cut.
Well, Striker, are you joining him in the brambles?
Damn right, I'm cutting it. Lightning
Alrighty.
flash.
Give me a 12 side. I'm sorry, not a 12. 20 side.
20 side.
This man
Ah.
said lightning.
All right. 20 side. Here
20
we go.
side. 20 side.
What does your weeaboo say about you?
A 9.
Okay. Thinking smartly, you pull out your short sword and start hacking away at the brambles before you dive headlong into them. And so they don't have an opportunity to cut you to ribbons as you run through. The downside of that is
These
your
big
progress
boys.
is significantly slower than Noel's. And the gap between you lengthens, and the gap between you and the posse behind you shortens. You can hear the shouts of the crew and the assassins growing louder behind you.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna keep going. I was like, I knew I shouldn't have used the blood on this. God dang! Should have used the other one. God dang it! So then I pull out my other one. I said, screw it. I'm pulling out the other one. Double lightning flash.
What kind of anime rules is this? Double
Shut up! I'm
lightning
being
flash?
anime today. Let me be.
Double lightning.
And this is
flash.
why he will fail today.
Yeah.
How you know? How you know?
Do you have a second sword, Striker?
I'm supposed to have 2 short swords.
Okay. All right. So you grab a second short sword. Add that to the first. All right. Whirlwind of destruction and death. We're going to come back to you in a minute. Ronnie,
Aye.
what you doing?
Well, if this is
Well,
for my next
I
roll, it'll be
should-
19.
No. So at this point, me and Uncle Eric should have already sat down, had dinner, and drank. Which, in this particular moment, I will like to state that I did not drank the full thing. Wasn't trying to get smashed, at least not yet.
Yeah, that was probably wise because after the first pint, you could really feel it.
Yeah. Walking down to the shipyard to meet up with the dockmaster to see if there anyone currently heading over to I just forget where I said I was going now. Terrible.
A brain.
I wish I had a brain.
Oh, where you going? I forgot to.
Same place you guys are technically going. Kish. There we go.
Alrighty. You head over to the docks. It's quieting down a little bit, kind of late in the afternoon, early evening. People have started shuffling off to taverns or homes, but you can see the dockmaster is still out there barking orders at the lazy porters who are unloading and loading the ships. Just as gruff as ever.
Just say McGruff?
No.
Yeah, gruff.
And I'll walk over. Hello again.
And he ignores you for the moment, and he's busy, like almost frothing at the mouth, screaming at this one porter who has dropped a box of fish, and the fish have like exploded everywhere on the dock. And he's like laying into this guy, reaching for the whip at his side. Get those fish in a container before they fall off into the water! Do you have any idea how much that's worth? And the porter is like scared shitless, white as a ghost, frantically scooping up these fish and trying to throw them into another box. And the dockmaster Yaget whirls on you with his hands still on his whip. What do you want?
Are there any ships scheduled to go out to Kish between tonight and tomorrow?
One moment! And he stomps back over and kicks the porter who's cleaning up the fish, berates him a few more times, until the guy finally has all the fish scooped up in his crate and is moving back on his way. And then Yaget finally stomps back to you, rubbing his face. Sorry, had to get that out of my system.
Ronnie tries her best not to tries her best to no sell this. But the treatment of the porter, she feels like it's just a little bit much.
Don't start with me.
Look,
That's not the first one he spilled. Captain Nurul of the Dainty Prince might be making a run to Kish sometime in the next few days. His manifest was a little bit wacky looking. I need to get him a customs inspection before I'll let him go, but he might be able to take you there. And he points across the dock to the rattiest, lousiest sloop that you have ever seen in your life. Now, granted, you're not a docks girl. You've not really been on an awful lot of boats, but you look at this one, and the first thing you think is the guy must have cobbled it together from scrap wood that he found lying around on the beach or something. The thing is old and rickety looking. The mast is kind of bent. The whole ship is listing to starboard by a few degrees. And the crew don't really look any better than the ship.
I'm gonna look over at the portmaster and go, "Is it under repair?"
And the portmaster just kind of snickers at you. Nope, always looks like that.
Gonna raise an eyebrow.
Aye, ratty, ain't it?
Ah,
I honestly don't know how he keeps the thing afloat. But if you don't mind waiting for a while, Dagon on the Frost Runner, he's making a run to Murad, and then he's coming back here and making a run up to Kish. Be about, I don't know, a week, 10 days till he gets back.
nope, can't wait that long. Not for what I need.
Well, Nuriel's your best bet. But keep an eye on him. If I do release his ship and his cargo, he is a shady character, to be sure.
I'll keep that in mind. And with that, I will actually make my way towards this rat nest beard of a boat and just hope that I don't see an actual rat running off of it. Oh, I shouldn't have said that, huh?
You get to the end of the dock where this ship is sitting, and you see a conga line of rats boarding the ship up the gangway. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Note to self, if I'm riding this thing, take my own food with me, keep it very, very close. Or just spend the whole entire time chopping up rats. Lonnie takes a moment and mulls over the thought of rat stew suddenly.
Rat stew. Yummy.
Ratatouille in some countries, I've heard. She walks up the plank. Is the captain on deck?
And you see a bunch of eyes turn in your direction, and a couple of patches too. The men all look like they haven't bathed in about a month and a half. Most of them are wearing tattered clothing, if any at all. But they've got really nice, sharp-looking weapons, and a couple of them are wearing really nice, good quality armor. And they all are pretty big and burly, despite being filthy. So you get the
Somebody say
impression that
big sweaty
they've
men?
been around a bit. Yeah, big sweaty men. Strikers' favorite thing.
Yeah, big sweaty man.
And you hear one of them steps up to you, and this person comes up to about your shoulders. He's pretty short, maybe about 5 foot nothing. But he's got this real fancy looking hat on with a colorful feathered plume. And he kind of swaggers up to you and leans on his saber, which he's got out and is using kind of like a walking stick. Yeah, I'm the captain. This be the dainty prince who's asking.
Name's Ronnie, and I kind of need a ride to Kish.
Do you now? Well, it just so happens the boys and me is heading up to Kish in a few days, yeah.
Assuming that you pass inspection.
Oh, don't you worry about that, love. I always pass inspection, don't I, boys? And the boys all kind of snigger and go, yeah, boss, you do. Going to Kishy. Nice this time of year, I hear. Will you be wanting a cabin all to yourself, perhaps?
No, that's fine. I can pull my weight.
It's good, because the only cabin here is mine. And if you're coming with us to Kish, I do expect you to help me crew. You see, I'm a little bit short. I had a bit of a run-in with the locals, you know what I mean. But you'll do nicely to fill in for him. I figure 15 gold for passage. We leave in 2 days. We'll get there in about 5. 4 if you pull hard on the oars.
Done.
And he holds out a hand for you to seals the deal. Actually, no, I should amend that. First he spits in the palm and then holds out a hand for to seals the deal.
I will spit in my palm. I will grip. Tell me, how tight is this guy's grip? Would you say?
Make me roll for it. It feels greasy and cold, but surprisingly firm.
Okay. So he's not trying to overpower me, so I won't do anything and try to outdo him. I will leave it be as is.
Oh, I like you, lady. I like you indeed. Looking forward to traveling with you. Ain't we, boys? Aye, boss. We are.
Take one more glimpse around. See you in a couple of days.
Aye, that we will. Make sure you're here first light. We leave early.
Done. And with that, I will exit off the gangplank. And I will walk out of the boatyard. I will wait until I am just far enough away from the boatyard. And then I will go, Jesus Christ, who the fuck are these people? And then I will continue to make my way. Trying to think, where do I want to stay? Last time I stayed at the. Where did I sleep last time? I slept.
You got a room at the Prancing Pony.
last time, right?
Yeah, I think it was the Prancing Pony.
Do I want to do that again?
You want to sleep at the Prince and Ponies?
No, this time Ronnie's. What's the weather like right now currently?
Well, it seems pretty nice out. Partly cloudy. The sun's low on the horizon. It's a little cool. Might get chilly at night, but it's not too bad right now.
You know what? Ronnie is going to do. Actually, I didn't sleep at the Prancing Pony last time. I slept outside the gate.
You're right, you did. It was the gate. You must have spent the night at the Prancing Pony a day before or something like that.
No, I was going to at first, but instead I got drunk and left to go to the hospital and blacked out in the hospital.
Right, yep. It's coming back now.
Yeah.
It seems like an eternity ago.
Right. So, I mean, the weather's good enough for it. I think I'll spend another night outside.
Okay.
Got my sleeping bags and everything and my nice covers, so we're good there.
Okay. You're gonna head for the gate, I assume, as before.
Yes.
You make your way over to the city gate, lay out your bedroll, and take off your armor. Get ready to bed down. Look to your left. Look to your right. Everything looks fine and dandy.
Very good. So I will go ahead, set up for the camp for the night, and hit the hay.
Okay. Gentlemen, we're back to you. Running for your lives through the brambles. Noel, you're first up, sir. You've made decent progress through the bramble patch. There's still a little ways to go. You gonna press forward?
Yeah, I'm pressed forward. I haven't been too deep anyway.
Give me a 12 side for dexterity to see if you can get all the way through the bramble patch this round.
Oh, come on. I got a 2.
A 2.
Make it work, man. Make the 2 work.
Make it work. You're flailing at the brambles with your scimitar, which is decently effective, but unfortunately they're very dense in this particular spot, and you only manage to get a few more yards into the bramble patch. Fortunately for you, because you're now chopping them up ahead of you as you go, they don't have an opportunity to slash at you.
Okay, great. Well, I guess I just keep going.
Okay, you can hear the shouts of the posse behind you growing louder in your ears as they approach. Striker, you're a few yards behind Noel, but you appear to be gaining on him. Are you gonna press forward, go back, break left or right?
Help me cut through this nonsense.
I was about to say, so you don't even gotta ask me, man. I was about to say, let me help my boy since I'm catching up with him, and we just gonna keep chopping as fast as we can.
All right. You fall into step behind him. Give me a 12 side for dex to see if you can help him cut through faster.
I got a 5,
Oof.
7, 8 altogether for dex.
Okay. You, the two of you work together on hacking up the briars and manage to break through the patch that you've been working through, just as the first sailors and assassins begin to emerge from the trees behind you on the opposite side of the bramble patch. And, lucky for you, you also manage not to get cut up by the brambles. However, you can hear another whizzing sound of a bolt, and suddenly you stumble forward and feel a lancing pain in your shoulder as the bolt buries itself in the back of your shoulder, Striker. Where's my whatchamacallit? Oh yes, that's that one. Where in the world did I put that one? Ooh, take 8 points of piercing damage.
Jeez.
Wow.
Hey, man. What? Shit, 17? Goddamn, 9. God.
Wait, is this the guy who has shaken baby syndrome and a concussion?
He was the best crossbowman, but you can't tell, looking over your shoulder, which of the assassins sent that bolt your way, only that it seems to be one of them who did that. But the bramble patch now separates you from them. There's only the narrow path that the two of you cut through, so that's going to bottleneck them for a few minutes as they either go around it or try to go through it. So what do you guys...
He called it the spirit of Michael J. Fox.
And what, goes to the future?
Yes. Christian knows the joke.
I don't know what I was going to say now.
I suddenly wish there was something stronger in my container instead of water. That's all I'm going to say to that.
So what you're telling me is right now, where we're at, there's one little path that probably me, one or two can come down. And so if they come down, Are they at the beginning of the entrance? Pretty much.
Yeah, they're bearing down on that. Some of the sailors look like they're peeling around it. A couple of them have decided to try and cut new paths through it. The assassin with the crossbow who just winged you, and one of the other sailors is currently charging towards the path that you guys cut. So they will be the fastest to reach you.
Like, I'm sitting there with the.
Hey, Strike, you got matches?
I do not.
You don't have a. Sorry, do you have flint? Sorry, I forgot where I
Wait.
You don't need a flint.
Don't need that. I have that bag with some strange liquid in it.
They're about halfway through the brambles now.
Hey,
Or
man,
the guys
whatever
walking through the path.
whatever you got planned, man, just do it.
I'll tell them, like, keep cutting. Just keep cutting.
All right.
You guys are through. You don't have to keep cutting. You
Oh
could
yeah, I
just
forgot
run.
we were there.
Oh, we are through.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I'll leave
And
the bag
as you
up some.
stand there and contemplate, they're getting closer.
All
I'm
right.
contemplating. I'm about to tell you what I'm doing.
Let's just run. Let's just run.
I said we keep running,
Okay.
and while we're
You
running, I'm
guys-
just gonna
Turn and run.
cut the little bag open, let the little liquid just, pour it behind me.
All right.
What the hell is gonna do?
As I recall, you had two different vials, one with an amber-colored liquid and one with a green-colored liquid. Which one are you pouring out?
I had the little satchel, the little bag one.
Mm-hmm.
And that was some strange liquid. We couldn't figure out what
Oh,
it
the
was.
bag. Yeah. Okay.
We couldn't figure out what it was. It was oily, but it wasn't like, we couldn't tell. Was it like an actual like flammable? Maybe.
Okay. So you open this this little skin and start pouring whatever the liquid is out.
Yep.
It's a light yellow in color, and it seems oily, and it comes out onto the ground as you guys are running. Okay.
Stop real quick and try to light it.
What are you lighting it with?
Two more swords. See if I can spark it.
With a rock and the sword.
I
Or
got
something?
two swords, man. I can.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't even know what you tell them to roll for that.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking as well. We'll call that an intelligence check to see if you can figure out how to strike the swords together in the right way to create a
I
spark.
need to roll a
That's a 12.
12. Yeah. Oh, of course, my turn. -1. Hey.
-1. Well, you're safe on
and I got a
block, though.
12.
A 12, really?
So I see 11.
All right. You leave your
Stupidest
trail of
person in the
oil
world.
for a few feet, then turn, let the rest of the liquid pour out of your pouch of whatever it is, and you start striking your short swords together as fast as you can. And on the 5th or 6th attempt, you finally get a spark, which lands in the puddle of liquid. And for a moment, nothing happens. Now what?
I'll start running.
So you start running, and suddenly behind you, you hear whoosh, as the oily substance and the leaf litter simultaneously erupt into flames. This flame immediately follows the trail that you left behind you, which conveniently leads back to the path through the brambles, where the assassin is leveling his crossbow at you, and he sees this wall of fire rushing towards him, lowers the crossbow, and you can actually see his eyes get real big. Dives into the brambles just as the thing reaches the edge of the bramble patch, and the leaf litter all around begins to catch fire. So now there is a bramble patch and burning leaf litter between you and the posse chasing you guys.
Oh, I'm gone. We're gone. Like, no, bro, let's go. Go.
Yeah, let's
Don't
get out
look
here.
back.
Yeah, let's
Dude.
get out here.
Oh, at first, when the thing catch a fire, we did a little slow walk, and then one step and just keep running.
Oh, we do. We do that Yu Yu Hakusho thing when they infiltrated Tarukane's pension. That one.
God, did you have to bring up Tanukane?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, we're gone. I was like,
Streak off into the forest as the fire begins to spread and slows the posse down behind you. Both of yous roll 100 sides for me.
Okay.
Oh, that's freaky. That is real freaky.
Really?
I rolled the exact same number on the 100 side twice in a row.
Oh, did bad. I got an 83.
Yeah, I got a 95.
Ooh, yeah.
See, you're twice luck. You gotta.
I sucked up your luck this time, fellas. Yeah. So you guys managed to go on like that for a few more minutes, but you can hear the shouts don't seem to be getting that much quieter. It sounds like the men chasing you must have found a way around the fire, or it must have burned out faster than you expected. They're still on you, but they have fallen behind somewhat.
Hey,
Okay, that's good.
I'm trying to pick up speed.
Yeah, we just keep running. Yeah.
Since they're a little further behind, can I do a perception check to see if I'm gonna put this? If there's a way I can semi-set a trap, like a quick one, before they get on top of us.
Well, what kind of trap?
Him and his damn rope.
What? Come on, I mean, that's the only thing I got right now. Like, sheesh, like, I mean, it's like catching a rabbit. You know, I'm just saying, you silly wabbit.
Wabbit.
Are you gonna do like a hoop trap for a rabbit with your rope?
For a big old giant assassin guy.
Wow, in short notice? Come on, Striker, let's not be silly.
I said look around and see if there's any trees I can use. Sheesh.
All right, give me a 12 for the perception.
Nah, then we gonna keep running. I'm looking while I'm running. Jeez, they ain't gonna be the best thing in the world. Of course, see, no, 3. That means I'm keep running.
You saw a suitable tree about 50 paces behind you.
I'm like, God damn, I'm never gonna be able to use my rope.
Good old rope.
Right. Good old rope.
I'm like, no. Do you see any place where we can hide?
Let me get a perception check roll.
Yeah, go for it. Looking for a hiding spot.
I got a 10.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're looking around as you're running. You notice a small pile of rock that seems to stick up out of the forest floor, and as you come abeam of it, you see that there's maybe a little bit of a hollow in behind it that you might be able to fit a person inside. Be a bit dicey to try and fit 2, though.
I tell Striker to get in there. I'll meet him up later, and I keep running. I don't know, Striker, how to answer.
You gonna leave my ass?
What? You're hurt. You got an arrow in your shoulder.
Interesting. Is he leaving you for bait, or is he actually looking out for your well-being?
Come on, Striker. You know I care for you somewhat, some way.
Can I take a perception check of it, please?
What?
See if I will be able to get noticed.
You can try. Give me a 12.
Because I'm like, yeah, okay, I could probably fit in there, but that doesn't mean I won't get noticed.
Yeah, what is Striker's height?
God damn, I got a 3.
A 3? You eye the little hollow in the rock, and you're not entirely convinced that that's going to be a good hiding spot for you.
I'm like, I got silver hair and I'm tall as hell. I am what is a 6 what again?
6'1" and
6'1".
225 pounds.
Yeah, no, my ass ain't fitting in that goddamn thing.
All right, Striker. If you're gonna be slow about it, keep running.
I did. Don't be trying to get my ass up in there. Put me in a goddamn corner. Ain't nobody.
6'1", right?
You hear another,
I'm 6'3".
and a bullet sails over your head and buries itself in a tree to your right, Striker.
Goddamn! Why you keep trying to hit me?
Probably
What did I
because
ever do
you're
to
the
you?
one that stabbed his friend in the throat.
I wouldn't have stabbed him if you didn't shoot me the first time.
That's right,
Damn,
pretty
I
much.
didn't even know why he tried to stab him. Why he went back to stab him like that was gonna solve something. The guy was knocked out and ready to incapacitated. It was so
Okay, look,
stupid.
the more we kill, the more we good.
Yeah, uh-huh.
So I still got all my weapons on me. Hey,
Yeah.
I can. Can I try to just shoot back real quick?
I don't
you're
think that's a
running?
good idea.
Huh?
While you're running, or are you gonna stop and
He's wa-
turn?
I'm gonna
watching
do a
too many
nice
Lord of
quick
the
turn,
Rings.
try to aim and shoot, and then try to turn back around and run again.
I'll
Did
let
you
you stop, turn, and shoot, but you won't have enough time to turn around and continue.
That's
until
fine. I'll
the
take a
posse
chance.
has a chance.
Oh,
All
come
right.
on, man. What are you
No,
doing?
just keep running.
Oh, keep running. Okay.
Keep running.
You're gonna keep running.
I'll tell him keep running.
Wait, you're telling him keep running. You're
I'm
gonna make
telling
the
him to
stand.
keep running.
Oh.
Okay.
You sure about this, Striker?
Hell no, let's go for it.
All right, I'm running.
All right. Striker, you stop, pull out, or sheathe your short swords, pull out your bow, string an arrow, and in the time it takes you to do that, the posse has come into view through the trees, and you can see the assassin at the lead, just about finished loading his crossbow, and he's in your sights, along with a couple of the sailors, and you can see another black hooded figure further back in the group.
Just going for the assassin. I'm not worried about the crewmen. They're just, following orders.
Okay, so you're gonna take aim at the assassin.
Yep.
Dense foliage, decent distance. I'll let you take the shot at him without disadvantage. I'll let you do that normally. So give me a 20 side.
I got a 15.
15, yours is +3, that's an 18. You loose your arrow, and it flies true and strikes the assassin squarely in the chest, and he stumbles for a moment, and then stands back up, rips the thing out of the folds of his cloak, throws it away, and continues marching towards you, raising his crossbow.
What RoboCop is that?
I'm gonna need you to roll the 20 side again for initiative this time.
Are we sure this ain't homeboy with the with shaking baby syndrome and the concussion? Maybe it might be just better to
Right.
throw a rock at his head.
I got 18.
18, you say?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Oh, goodness gracious.
Say what's initiative? Initiative. English language works for me, guys. I'm telling you now. I'm a very good talker.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told a certain somebody else the other day. In order to get better at it, you need to fuck it.
Okay, then. That's
Yes.
interesting. Advice.
Yes. If you want to get better at the English language, fuck it.
Okay, so what am I doing?
I think he's saying you're swallowing words.
Yes.
Give-
Precisely.
Giving some head to some words.
Correct.
So be accountable to words. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll call it that.
Sure, let's go with that.
The assassin raises his crossbow and fires it at you, but he's still kind of stumbling from the impact of your arrow, and his shot goes high and wide to your left. Noel, you can hear the thing go past you on your right, but fortunately it does not hit you. It buries itself in the leaf litter some distance ahead.
Oh shit! I got some plot armor right now.
Man, one arrow misses him and he thinks he's got plot armor.
No, fair.
This is gonna go south so fast.
You saw that, man? That was Ultra Instinct, guys. You saw that?
How far is Striker from me?
Now he's I'd say at least 15 yards behind you now.
I might. All right. I guess Striker is a adult. He can make it. I keep running.
Good, now it's my turn to get
Boys
the fuck up and
abandoning
run.
you. All right, Striker. It's your go. What you doing?
Oh, I'm running now.
Okay.
I'm gone.
They are right on your heels.
It's
FYI.
fine.
Okay.
I gave him some type of damage.
You turn and run.
Should slow him down.
By
just
the
a
way, just a question to the GM. When he took a dive back into the briar to like get away from the fire, did he take any damage at all, or?
You can't tell.
But you can tell that arrow hit him in the chest.
Yeah, you can tell the arrow hit him, and then he pulled it out like it was nothing and continued going. So, what's that tell you?
Anime rule.
Yeah, anime rules.
Nah. This game's version of the T800. Y'all kept talking about plot armor and stuff. This is what you get now.
Goddamn RoboCops.
Oh my
Wrong thing entirely. Get out.
RoboCop.
Get out.
I'm talking about the shitty RoboCop. What are you talking about?
Get out.
Striker, you turn and start running, and the assassin behind you struggles to reload his weapon. You aren't really able to get very far ahead of them, though, even though you're running at a full bore. He's able to keep up with you and load his weapon at the same time. And after a minute more, you hear the twang of his crossbow as it releases another bolt, and you feel a searing pain in your posterior.
You got shot in the ass.
Apparently I got shot in the ass.
Take 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Wow. And the thing, that came back full circle. He tried to shoot somebody in the ass on episode 1.
Tried.
Oh, you brought it
failed.
back. You see?
It all comes back around full circle, baby.
So I'm going. Yeah.
Noel, it's your go, sir. What you doing? You're still far enough ahead that they don't seem to be bothering you too much.
Oh man, I feel kind of concerned because I don't see Striker. And
Today's the day I die, guys.
I make a left. I kind of make like a circle and kind of high, kind of like in a way they can't see me. See if how if I can see where Striker's doing.
Okay, so you're gonna like curve off to a side. You going left or right?
To the left.
Okay, curving off to the left. Give me a 12 side for perception. See if you can spy any of the party.
I got an 8.
An 8. Okay. You veer off to the left, and through the trees, you can see a bunch of people in light clothing, which you presume to be the sailors. And intermittently, you can see a splotch of black flitting through the trees, which you assume would be the assassin who's been chasing you. After a moment of scanning around, you turn back to the right briefly, and then you catch a glimpse of Striker, who now seems to be limping as fast as he can through the brush, but he seems to have
with the
slowed
arrow
down.
in his butt.
You can't see the arrow directly in his butt, but you can see that he's slowed down.
Can I do a perception check and see if I can see what the assassins are doing?
All right, give me another one. Another 12.
I got 11.
All you can tell is that they're gaining on him.
Okay. Oh man, I can't do it. All right, I guess
There's about 20, 25 yards separating you from the posse right now. A
Okay.
lot of foliage and trees between you and them.
All right, great. I go, hey, Striker, you're good? I start yelling at him. Are you?
Okay, then.
Did you say am I good?
Well, please iterate. What do you mean you're? What do you
I
mean?
got
Like,
an arrow in my anus.
man, I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear your fetishes. What was wrong?
Oh,
I said, look,
God.
I can't.
I'm probably gonna die, but you need to live.
Man, like, shut up. I'm like, all right. I'm like, damn it. And I run to Striker really quick and I grab him, try to get him to go faster.
Okay, I'll say give me a 12 side for Dex to see how much ground you can cover.
I got a 7.
Okay. You are able to close about 10 yards out of the 20 or 25 that separate you at the moment.
Okay.
You can see him a little more clearly, and the posse can see you, but you're not able to get all the way to him. Striker, you can feel them almost on top of you. They seem like they're right on your heels. You can hear the metallic hiss of steel being removed from a scabbard right behind you. What are you doing?
I guess today is the day that Striker becomes ultra.
Oh wow! You get an anime flashback, and then you get the power no one knows about.
And then as soon as I do that, the backstory comes out of nowhere. A flashback.
Good night, everybody.
Where are you going?
Your trainer is like, you must never use this technique. No matter what.
I reach down and drop weights off my ankles, like open the inner gates.
Fine, I'll use my full power.
Did you hear me? Did you hear me?
No, I walked
Full anime
away.
rules.
I walked away from
I
this.
said it's time for me to take the ankle weights off and drop them to the side of me.
Really? We're rock leaning this now?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll let you roll 100 side for it.
I'm not doing it. I'm not.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Flag
Not.
on the play. Flag on the goddamn play.
Ankle weights on.
No, then what happens is he starts denying his inner African American, right? And then and he gets 2 shades darker, and then he gets faster.
It becomes Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
Well, I only got 2 options. I can keep trying to run. No, 3 options. I can keep trying to run, fight, or do what I do best. And everybody knows what that is. It's the one thing that kept me alive this whole game.
What?
Oh no, I don't think option 3 is gonna work here. This
I don't think
particular
it's
scenario.
either, but
Yeah, deception's gonna be a little bit hard in this situation.
it's not even deception. It's just talking the fuck out of my ass and trying to.
Yeah, you got the arrow in the ass, so talking out of the ass might be a little bit harder right now.
Just go Ace Ventura on him. Oh my god, where did you shoot him?
Oh, wait. So we're not talking about the other thing in Ace Ventura? Quick! Throw me a spear!
Man, 90s comedies were so funny. Man,
Do I see Noel at this point?
I think we see each other. I see
Give me
you
a 12
anyway.
side. Noel can see you. Give me a 12 side. See if you see him.
I got an arrow in my ass. You know, I'm not very paying attention too much. So.
Yeah, the tunnel vision and the pulsating red around the screen is kind of occupying his attention.
I got a 5.
Okay. You can't see him in the foliage, but you can hear crashing through the foliage ahead of you and to your left.
Okay. And then can I do, before I even, this is going to help me. Can I do a perception check around where I'm at to see how much space I have? Or, you know, or is it my like wall to wall foliage and trees and everything?
I mean, there's foliage and trees everywhere. There's not like a clearing or anything in your
It's not
immediate
very-
vicinity.
Okay.
You're not like crawling through bushes and stuff like you guys were doing earlier with the briar patch, but there's lush foliage and trees pretty much all
Okay.
around.
So pretty much it will be a tight fight.
Yeah, it would be close quarters.
I got a arrow in my ass.
Well, how many people are there? How many people chasing us?
You're not sure. It looks like at least a dozen of the sailors and at
Come on.
least 2 assassins.
Oh, come on.
The main thing is that the sailors are just following the assassin. Because one thing, they don't want to die. Sorry.
The other thing is like he's the one signing their checks. Like they don't get paid without him.
So
Well, what you doing?
you know what? I'm gonna try something. It probably won't do anything.
Oh boy, here we go.
Why did I-
Another one of Striker's 3-point plans.
I'll be back.
Why did I echo? Where you going? No, it's gonna be. Remember
He's
that
gonna like
little-
graduate from high school, get married, then have children.
I pull out that little glowing orb thing.
Mhm.
We don't know what it is,
Mm-hmm.
and try something to see if it'll do anything. I don't get. I don't know.
You have to be more specific than that, bub.
I'm trying to think. Fuck it. I mean, ain't nothing else I can do right now. It's either I'm gonna die or I'm gonna have to fight. I'm gonna eat the orb. I don't know what else to do. It absorbs blood, so I don't know. I can't
Oh.
put blood into it.
Oh god. Okay, they're gonna eat the orb.
I don't know what else to do.
What? Wow, that special vial? That's what you drunk?
No, the glowy orb that
Glowing
he
orb.
told the assassin was serpent semen.
What did you do with it? What did you do?
I'm gonna eat it.
He's gonna eat it.
Oh, I think you watch too much anime. He probably thinks he can have a power up or something.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, like the time that we're in is a whole bunch of dark magic and stuff. So maybe something. I don't know.
All
Plus,
right,
the last time we played this thing, that one little crystal thing turned out to be something else. And then yeah,
All right. You pull out the orb and, not really having any other ideas or options to save yourself, you put it up to your face and take a big old bite out of it. It is the most revolting thing you think you've ever put in your mouth, and that is saying something.
that is saying something.
It's indescribably horrid. Like if you've ever had, I don't know, haggis or something, mixed with rotten fish and stinky foot cheese and mold and like every nasty thing under the sun, all wrapped up into one tasty package.
Sounds scrumptious. What the hell did I just walk into?
he tried to do some like he thinks he that orb, you know, that glowing orb or something, whatever. He took a bite out of it, thinking he's gonna need a power up or something.
I'm thinking it's some type of magic, man. That's pretty much what I'm thinking.
You are so overcome with the disgusting flavor of this thing that you actually stumble and fall to the ground and immediately retch all over the place and take 1 point of poison damage.
That's fine with me.
The assassin, who is by this point almost on top of you, wasn't actually expecting you to drop to the ground at that precise moment, and he trips over you and ends up literally on top of you. And there's a
Can I
a
turn
moment
around?
of-
Can I turn around and start parling in his face? Start going off on him.
Oh man, this
Yeah.
is some.
All right,
is
you,
some-
you roll over and
Weird.
see briefly it's the face of the lead assassin, and his look of triumph morphs into a look of abject horror as you begin to blow chunks in his face.
Serge, you look confused. you look
Oh,
baffled.
well, it's that 160 high Q, man. You got
Oh
this,
my
man. You
God.
got this.
Noel, what are you doing during all this mess? You see Stryker go down. You hear the sounds of retching. You did not see him eat the orb. What are you doing here?
I'm like puzzled. Like, what's going on?
Sound all nonchalantly. What's going on? Hey guys, what's going on?
I'm gonna do a
guys?
perception check.
To do what? To try to see him?
Man, besides what I'm looking at, like him barfing on the assassin, see if what's behind him or whatever. You know, the other assassins, you know, and sailors.
You give me a 12 side.
While I'm doing this, I'm
I
just
got a
like,
9.
Okay.
Sorry,
You
honey.
take a few steps to the side. There was a tree obstructing your view of Stryker after he went down.
Mm.
And you take a few steps to the side, and you can see that it looks like Stryker and the assassin are making out. Like the assassin's on top of him, and Stryker's making noises as if he's like giving the assassin head or something. But then the assassin kind of like leaps backwards, and it's like clawing at his face.
He
So
said,
then maybe
"Wait,
you're wondering if
he
the
said-
assassin was giving him head. It's
he said,
What's
give him head.
going on?
Like,
I go, Striker. What's going on? Like, get out of there.
Somebody animate this.
Is he barking
Please,
like
no,
a,
nobody animate that.
is it projectile?
Actually, you know what? I take it back. Animate
yeah.
this. Animate this hard.
It's like bile and everything.
It's like is it like Epicat kind of like a vomit where it's like a stream, like you know?
Why would that be the first thing to pop in your mouth?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't even want to know. I don't even
The
wanna
high
know.
pressurized vomit.
The assassin actually, Stryker, rolls off of you and like is scooping up piles of leaves to try to rub the vomit off of his face. Unfortunately, the leaves are already covered in your vomit and the insides of the orb, and so it actually makes it worse. And you can hear him like scream as he puts this more on his face.
Pull the bolt out your ass and then stab him while he's trying.
I'm hurling right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stryker's roll me a 20 side to see if you recover and are able to stand.
Alright, we go.
So how badly did he fail his constitution check?
There was no constitution check he could have rolled that would have saved him from this.
Okay. So how much of a constitution check does he need to survive this?
That's
Wait,
a whole
what?
other can of worms. What'd you get on the 20 side?
1.
A 1? Yeah, you are still spilling up your guts, and take another point of poison damage.
Alright. So if I die, I die on my own volition.
So where's your life at right now? You took like 6 damage, then 8 damage. Jeez.
He's not having a good day.
Bye-bye,
Nope.
Stryker.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's where we're gonna finish for tonight.
No!
Oh man! Oh
Stryker
damn! It's 10 o'clock
survived.
already. Holy crap! Time
Will
flew by.
Stryker survive? Will Noel save him or run for the hills? Will the assassin blow his own chunks or get the vomit off of his face? Will Ronnie ride the rat boat up the river? Say that 3 times fast. Tune in next time on Fail PG to find out.
No, I want to continue. I don't want to stop.
What did I walk into?
Honestly, I didn't think, like in this show, I didn't think he was gonna flip out
Try something. I was
really
gonna-
bad and try to kill me. The
I was gonna
assassin.
try to get up and do a
I was trying
helicopter
to.
curl spin.
I was trying to aggravate him like in the woods, but I didn't think he was gonna like go ooga booga like and try to kill me so soon.
Well, that orb.
I didn't think y'all were
gonna
gonna sit there and spend that much time arguing in front of a bunch of boatmen on what to do with the body instead of just dragging him further into the brush in the first place.
I tried to do it. I was saying, hey, tie him up and drag him. No. Somebody said, no, just leave him there.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, you
Yeah.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
well,
what
well.
caused all your issues in the first place. The fact that you were arguing about it in the first place in front of all the boatmen.
The misadventures of Stryker. No.
Yep. It is always a party wherever you guys go. Ronnie is probably quite right to not want anything to do with you.
Yeah.
At least I
Well,
might
it's-
have a chance to come back to life, unlike.
I don't know about that, man. You keep failing your constitution checks here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for us for this evening. If you enjoy this kind of zany content and these morons mucking about in the woods, please remember to hit that like button and click subscribe. If you didn't like it, dislike button's right next to it, but please do let us know what you didn't like by leaving a comment down below. If you got any other suggestions for improvements or other shenanigans we could get up to, we like those in comments as well, so remember to leave those down below.
Oh no, stop talking.
No.
No, he's had some of the better ideas so far, I have to admit. So, yeah, ladies and
Stop talking to
gentlemen,
me.
until next time, we're FailPG. We'll see you all later.
LPG.
Well, Stryker might see you all later. Or he might
In the
not.
form of a ghost, maybe.
Striker's good.
I'm a haunt Noel so much.
Oh, wait.
Vegeta!
Wait.
Vegeta! I'm haunting you.